Hello everyone and welcome back to 사과나무 반 받침, and today we will be learning about 겹받침s. So these are all types of 겹받침s, right? But not all of them are listed here. So first we will be introduced to it, and then I will do many practices. So what is a 겹받침? So 겹받침 is known as a double consonant, like 받침 in English. So what they are is when there are two consonants and they are stuck together and to create one 받침 at the bottom. So for example, there's a 기역 and 시옷 here, right? But however, even though there are two 받침s, right? Two like consonants, they still have one sound. They still sound like a 기역. So 넉 with the 기역 and 시옷 still is 넉, right? And this kind of rule applies for all of these types of 겹받침s, right? So today we will be going over all of them. So the first one we just went over, and now let's move on to the second one. There's 니은 and 지읒. However, the 지읒 gets cancelled out and it still has a 니은 sound. So 안다, right? But the catch is that the 지읒 creates a double 디귿 sound for the next 디귿. So it's not 안다, it's 안따. Okay? So for the next one, 리을 and 비읍. For this one, it has the 리을 sound. So this one is 여덟. It's not 여덟, it's 여덟. And for the next one, it's 리을 and 시옷, right? And in this one, it also has a 리을 sound, and it's in the example here, it's 외골, right? It's not 외골 or something like that. It's still 외골, right? 외골. So in the next one, it also has a 리을 sound with the 티읕, right? 티귿. So in this one, it's 핥다, 핥다, right? It's not 핥다, it's 핥다. And then in this one, there is a piûp and a 시옷, right? So it has a piûp sound. So this one is 갑. It's not 갑, it's 갑. Okay, just with the piûp sound over here, as you can see. Okay, and then there's a 니은 and 히읗, but this one only has a 니은 sound, so it's 않고, right? It's for this one, there's a stronger like sound for the 기역, so it's 고. It's not just 고, it's 코, 않고. Okay, and then 리을 and 히읗 is just a 리을 sound, and then it's 살타, right? 싫다, right? So, do you guys see any pattern here from the previous slide to this slide? Yep, the pattern here is that the first letter in the double consonant has the leading sound. So for example, the piûp, 니은, and 리을 has all the leading sounds. However, the sounds that come after it, they create a special sound at the end for the words that have two syllables, right? It creates like a stronger sound. So for this one, the next one is 리을 and 기억. However, for 리을, there's a special situation. Instead of 리을 being the leading sound, 기억 is the leading sound. So it becomes 닭, not talk or something like that. It's just 닭 when you pronounce it. And then for the next one, it leads with a mium. So it's 삼. It's not 삶, right? It's 삼 when you say it. And also for the piup, right? Or it has sometimes it has a piup sound. For in this case, 없다, right? And then let's move on to the practice section. So this first word is, what do you think it is? Let's use the first rule we learned, where the first letter leads with the sound. So it's 목, right? So it's 모, and then 기억, and then 시옷, right? 목. Let's write it one more time. 목. And this is to share, right? This word means to share. And then let's try 품삯, right? That means wages. Like, let's say this kid worked for this man, and then this man has to pay the wage or pay the price for this kid working for him, right? So that is what a wage is. So let's try writing 품삯. Okay. And then another time, 피읍, 우, and then 시옷, 아, 기억, and 시옷 again. And then the next word is 앉다, right? So this creates like you're saying on, right? Without the 치읓. And then this on the side, it makes it sound like it's a tigut. However, you still add the 치읓, and then make it a tigut. So 앉다, right? So okay. So in this one, it's 너뚜리 or 넋두리, right? It means to complain. So let's try writing it once. 넋두리, right? 넋두리. And then this is 얹다, right? Which means to put on top, right? to put on something. So this person is putting something on top of another thing. So let's write it once. On top. Okay. So next is 닭. So like we learned before, the rear gets sort of cancelled out, right? So it just sounds like it's only a ki역. However, you still have to write the rear. So we write 디귿, 다, and then rear, and then ki역, 닭. And for this is 늙다, right? Which means this person is old. So let's write it. 늙다. Okay. And then 읽다, which means to read, right? Okay. Okay. So this word, it's 많다, right? Because it has a diun in the front. So it's saying it has a lot. 많다. And then there's 점잖다, right? And 점잖다 means to be gentle or is calmed, right? So let's write the niun and hit. Okay. And then 끊다, which means to be cut. Right here, this space is cut. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a jump rope or something. However, it got cut in the middle, so we say it's 끊다, right? So let's try writing these. 만 근 and 전. Okay, the next one is 굶다, right? So that means this kid is starving. So let's try writing it. 리을 미음, right? And then okay, and then 곱다, right? He's gathering something in his like pocket. So let's try writing it. Okay, and then 닮다, right? They're saying these two people, it looks like it's like a father and like a son or something. They look alike. So we write that. Right. Okay. And then 삶다, which means to boil, right? Or to cook in water. So they're saying that the eggs are getting cooked. And then 짊어지다. This means to like put on your shoulder or like carry upon, right? They're carrying the 짐. Okay, so this next one is 밟다, which means to step on. You see this person is stepping on this piece of paper. So let's write that. Okay. Then 여덟, right? This means 8. This person is holding 8 fingers up. So let's write okay, and then 짧다, which means it's short. You see this pants is not coming all the way down like this pants. Right? And then this 얇다, which means it's thin. Look over here, there's a book that is very thick, right? And then there's a book that is very thin. So let's try writing this. Okay. So in this one, this dog is licking the bone. And so 핥다, right? That means to lick. So let's try writing it. And then there's a word 훑어보다, right? That means to look on. This boy is looking at the girl, like he's like proud or something, right? Okay. So let's try writing these again. Hit. And then this one. Ooh. Right. Okay. This one, this girl is losing stuff, right? So 잃다, right? And then the ticket. And then there is 꿇다, right? 꿇다 means to kneel down. So this one is with the u and then here. And then and then there's 옳다. That means it's right. This kid answered the question correctly. So this kid is holding up like a circle, which means right. So let's try writing that. And then there's 앓다, which means feeling sick or is sick. And then there's 끓다. This one sort of looks like the one from before up here, but it's different because this one has a different like vowel. This one has 우 on the top, but this one only has a right? And then there's 뚫다, which means to like go through, right? Or poke a hole through it, like this person. They're drilling into this piece of wood or door, and then this drill is going through, so they go through it. That's 뚫다, right? Over here, these words are like over here for the first word, and then this one is for here, the second word. So let's try writing all of these. So the first word, 없다. Do you guys know what 없다 means? Yep, it means that it's gone or not there, right? Like this magician, he made something disappear, so it's not there, it's 없다, right? Right, and then there's 값이 싸다, which means it's very cheap. What they're trying to buy is very cheap. So the word 값 means price, and then 싸다 means cheap, right? So 값이 싸다, right? So 값. When there's when there's like a 이응 over here, the 시옷 gets dragged, right? So it kind of sounds like 값, right? 시. It sounds like 값이, right? So that is another rule. So let's try writing it again. 값이 싸다. So there will be no class next week, so because it is Thanksgiving week. And thank you for listening to my lesson, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please, parents, give your child 2 stickers, one for like participating and one for watching this whole lesson. And your homework will be to try to use the words that were listed or taught to you in this lesson. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you. Bye.